downside of this mission though is we don't have access to Angelica. Because of the whole situation with Sheldia kind of, you know, being retarded and telling her that her dad's dead. Yeah, no. Regardless, let's do this. So he manages to catch up to Angelica and they have the whole conversation with him explaining himself. Apparently the whole suicide attack happened when they had the enemy commander cornered. Unfortunately, a new challenger appeared, whose strength was immediately obvious to the seasoned commander. Realizing that two of them stood no chance, her father kinda made a suicide attack. Miss lost consciousness and the last thing he saw were A, the commander failing to take the enemy down, B, the commander giving it a good shot anyway. Of course she's thinking that's a lie, so yeah. Regardless, Darius doesn't have a mechanism to build up enough energy to self-destruct, which is what the enemy commander also said according to Mist. Her main objection though is that her father would never go and try and get himself killed. And unfortunately Mist doesn't know, he knows that. I mean, considering all the training that they kind of went through to him. Regardless, he tells her that he has no idea why. And then Carmen comes in, luckily, you know, to try and alleviate the situation. She's the voice of reason here. So yeah, Sheldy is here, but nope. Get out, get out, get out. She makes him get out. Regardless, apparently Miss isn't really seeking forgiveness or anything. He's just always not telling her about her father's suicide attack. When she first asked him, fearful that the revelation would abruptly turn their union into enmity. You kinda can't get wrong at that, because seeing how she always is, yeah, that would kinda destroy them. Well, their relationship. Regardless, she's asking about the enemy that her father sought to face, which apparently it was something biological. When her father said the Relius had the power to defeat the thing, what he screamed at the enemy next Miss didn't catch. Missy, yeah. Apparently the Relius was charged with golden aura as charged in, and yeah, nothing in their specs can show what it was. Regardless, the effect didn't last enough to finish the foe off. Scared though, temporarily the foe regained its composure, and the last thing Miss remembered being before waking up in the hospital was being surrounded by white light. Luckily, at least he didn't see his father, not his father, her father die as such, so he could have survived, considering the white light. Man, this all happened a year ago. Long after all the damage that his mech sustained. But yeah, he's kind of sorry about him not going around with it sooner. At least he's right that her father was gallant till the end. So now he has to leave her alone so she can think, and yeah. At least Carmen's just listening in, and Sheldia being useless is annoying that she didn't let him in. So yeah, apparently being an information person, the merchant kind of makes you go get information at all times, which makes sense. Meanwhile, Sheldia just wants to be friends in a sense. Unfortunately, the main problem is going to be Miss and Angelica's relationship. She wants to team up with him because they have a combination attack. So yeah. So apparently they're wondering what all the fuss is about, and everyone stand until she grows up, only find out that has learned plenty of grown-up stuff while living among the people of Japan's Yapon, of the Yapon ceiling. So yeah, apparently they don't really know, but her lynxes and her don't really serve as a voice of reason. So now they finally introduce themselves to her, the people from Area Z. So yeah, apparently they got thrown into the they're similar. Not similar. They're similar in that they got thrown into the same situation with the Daikumaru, which is kind of funny. So yeah. Regardless, they don't like the fact that Mi does not have any respect for authority, which makes sense. Meanwhile, Lei Mi's ignoring what's called her repair duties, so yeah. Apparently she's gonna tell her uncle, and he's gonna be pissed. So yeah, this is where they get closer. He asks her what her deal is, because she's always all pissy and stuff. It's actually kind of funny. Next up, she says that she's gonna snap him. He asks her, basically, he's kind enough to ask her what's wrong with her. She tells him that, yeah, no. She's gonna break him before he even does anything. Now Daya appears and tells him to shut up, basically, because they're talking this loud in the public hallway. And then, yeah, he barely remembers their names, so yeah. Okay. But anyways, they introduce themselves again, and yeah. Apparently, Lee is mad because Anna is way too put together for a little girl. Mi got called rude in front of her by her uncle. But Daya points out that, like, Mi shouldn't try to be Anna, but rather herself. And this is apparently a major revolution for Mi. Me. And she didn't follow half of Daya's little speech. So yeah, for her to be herself rather than be Anna, which is kind of cute. Regardless, Ryuji at least knows now to model himself after. So yeah. Apparently, everybody's pissed at Proist because they don't know who. They wonder who he thinks he is. Or ignores as a put in appearance like some bag boy at Safeway. And of course, Suspect is similarly pissed. Apparently, Suspect would rather be in preparation for the next round with the Daikumaru. Apparently, Proist is about to wipe out the Gaiking itself. Apparently, Nor believes himself to be the only one that can take down the Gaiking's flames. But then Proist and them point out, like, what if you could, what's called, neutralize the flames. This is where he learns his new master priest, Rojlud. He's apparently been digging it up, so yeah. And then unfortunately it needs magnetic force to fly, and this is where the mysterious collaborator appears. And so Proist and them head out for battle. So yeah. Meanwhile, apparently Rosa is not happy that Garrus wants to get Zeke. Not Zeke, Deke. Everybody's kind of creeped out that they're gonna get, Deke. Regardless, apparently, before they can explain Deke to Koji right here and the crew, apparently Daya wakes up and he's good to go, basically. Apparently Deke is a womanizer, he's a good pilot, but he's unstable. He's a womanizer, an inveterate gambler, and in general has given the rest of the Akamaru crew nothing but trouble. So yeah, apparently he wouldn't mention that. He wouldn't even mind to shoot a friend in the back, which is kind of scary when you kind of think about it. Deke! Regardless, apparently the shot that he took at her was apparently take out a bad guy that was about to ream her over, and he knows her capabilities well enough to dodge. Regardless, that's Deke himself. He pilots a Zoid-looking thing. Yeah, Kenji points out that his aura is not good. It makes sense since Deke's starting to hit on all the ladies. So yeah. He even flirts with Saotomi, and she likes it. So yeah. So yeah. He's pretty good at womanizing. Unfortunately, Go believes, that a man should stay, what the heck? Okay, that a man should be reserved and let the stature of his back speak for him, and Anna kinda doesn't like that. Regardless, he wants to see Gaiking's pilot, which is Daya. So yeah, now he's joining us, and he's gonna unlock the and they get him to unlock the Killjager's, armaments. Oh snap, she kissed him. Dear God. Regardless, now that that's done with, so yeah, now they're gonna do team battle formations. Gainer is actually trying to be a part of this team stuff, which kind of makes sense since Gainer's trying to improve. And apparently, Kyu tells Kenji to go in, because no offense, but yeah. Because his current skills aren't enough to use the new weapons that are waiting at the build base. Luckily, Kenji's pretty cool and doesn't really mind, pointing out that getting stronger is always good enough for him. Yeah, fast combination attacks will make a good start. Meanwhile, Ruji joins in as well, and Mist and Shelly join in as well. Regardless, apparently Deke in the cockpit of that thing it's gonna spell trouble. Regardless, this is a mock battle where Lee is the leader of the team, and apparently they're gonna get into a flight formation. But unfortunately, Deke thinks that it's not good enough for his Killjagger, which it kind of isn't. So yeah, at least Dai has a better approach. Regardless, Deke does point out something. He points out that there are plenty of times where forcing people to try to get along with just doesn't work. What matters is making it through actual battle. And little friction among teammates may actually help motivate the team. Sees the battle entirely as a game and voluntarily came to the Darius versus resorts of the rules he can't get on the surface. So yeah, but then Deke starts being an idiot, pointing out that Dai is weird and not even Dai can fight with him. So yeah. And then Darius army appear. So yeah, now they're gonna take him out. Proist allows Fracas to continue briefly before bringing his trap, so it's about to have a trap. Regardless, let's take him down. The Killjagger. It's literally just some random looking Zoid lookalike. Regardless, let's go through this. Yeah, that's her main downside. She doesn't have a movement or anything. Luckily, the Gaiking is prepared. That's the good thing. Proist is about to bring that random trap of it. Because we all know what Proist really is. A girl. Let's see what Deke can do. Yeah, running in the air. At least he's got the same beam as Gaiking. Oh snap, we already unlocked the other combination attack. Cool. Using an EXP multiplier code was smart. But the good thing about this game is it uses auto leveling. So even no matter what level you are, the enemy's gonna be at that level. That Jig Breaker. I do wonder when they're gonna finally use Jig again. Kinda miss it. I mean, look at how cool Jig looks. And its attacks are cool. Look at that slap. It's a slap of death. Jig Breaker! Death. Dear God, that attack takes up 100 energy. This is where Proist apparently springs his trap, which is the Granips. This nice looking monster is a Hyper Iron Beast. It's right there. A Hyper Iron Beast. Regardless, apparently that new enemy, that's a Neo Iron Beast, which is a new kind of Iron Beast. Apparently Deke is smart for once and asked her to see if she can sense the flaming power in it, or if it's the same one that she felt. Of course it's not, but apparently it's fear itself. For everybody to get out of there. Hurry. Unfortunately, Julia says that she can shoot it down herself, which no, she can't. No, I don't trust Mazinger Z like that. Oops. Hold up. Yeah, I don't trust Mazinger in this game. So yeah, apparently Angelica is what's called, she can't sortie because of mental instability, so yeah. So apparently something bad is about to happen, unfortunately. Let's finish this side off first. That's the main downside to Gaiking. All the attacks take up so much energy. Seriously, these would make some pretty good Fire Emblem maps. Guess it's up to Narina. Let's let Lee finish it. So yeah, apparently because of us defeating Proist sends out these things and then uses the... Ugh, look at that centaur looking thing. Regardless, sends out an ice ray that unfortunately freezes up the Gaiking itself. Regardless, Gaiking's frozen shut, so now they steal it. So yeah, they stole the Gaiking. Wouldn't expect that, would you? And there's nothing they can do. Proist apparently earned some brownie points with the Emperor. He's kind of happy to admit that the lion's share of this credit goes to the shadowy accomplice. Well, apparently it was nothing, so... yeah. Yeah, the Emperor orders Proist to reveal who he truly is. And of course, Proist's happy to, what's called... reveal who... you know, reveal himself or herself. Too long. So yeah. Apparently Proist is not a girl or a boy, it's someone that's transcended, not transgender, that's transcended gender. Anyways, apparently that's Proist herself, what she really looks like. The Emperor says for them to treat her as, you know, as you would treat him because she's next in line. So yeah, they apparently do their own thing. Proist orders them to get the Gaiking to Golgathia Hill, where its public will be executed tomorrow at dawn. Ugh. Look on her face. So yeah, basically, they're not gonna destroy Gaiking just yet. They're gonna literally make an entire, like, execution for it. So yeah. Anyways, it's time for the blame game. Deke warned Pulley and the others to stay away. But of course, they're not gonna listen, so yeah. And Lee is at least open enough to admit it. So yeah, they gotta figure out what it is. It turns out, unfortunately, she makes a broadcast about it to the entire world. And they're surprised that the woman that Lee let live turned out to be this important. So yeah. So yeah, we're about to go and get him back. We gotta figure out a way to get there though, since we just hope the garrison stock can do it fast. Regardless, it's time to get the Gaiking back. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. Till the next part, well, yeah, we might as well wait until the next part, since I know if I start another chapter real quick, it'll take too long, then I'll have to split it. It'll be over an hour and that stuff will be too stupid. Regardless, thank you all for watching. Till the next part, goodbye.